And we're back for another episode. In this episode we're going to be doing the level 65 Blacksmith quest. And as always, hello from Mithrie. Hello. So we are here at the Blacksmith Guild in Upper Limsa at 10:14. So let's talk to Brithael. The quest is called Blood Ties. So we will get Manipulation 2 and a new weapon. Anyway. Forge Master Brithael has a twinkle in his eye that suggests he would like you to make He would like to make yet another request of you. Fair enough. So Mithrie, thanks to you winning the competition, Seika has become surprisingly bearable of late, and things have been oddly peaceful. That's not to say, however, that you can rest on your oars just yet. Not too soon before you arrived, we received a rather peculiar request. It's from a man in Kugane named Shinto. He's asking that our best smithy forge him a weapon. Seems pretty standard, right? Well, it's not. It came from one very interesting condition. He's asked that we do not mention a word of this to Seika. Curious, ain't it? Why does he want to remain anonymous? And moreover, how does he know the girl is here? While I don't have the answer to either of those questions, there's one thing I know for certain. You're our best smithy. Our client should be arriving soon, so you best hurry to the docks. Any questions? Good. Now off you go. Yeah, any questions? Yeah, loads. Good. Now get lost. Okay, so let's go to the ferry docks. Because why not? Might as well. I'm so happy with this progress. It's going to say all 70 soon. I'm really looking forward to it. So anyway, so I think Fisherman's Guild is actually closest to the dock. Okay. Oh, well, yeah, it really is. So, you must be the blacksmith Forge Master Brithael promised me. Thank you for coming. Before I make an official request of you, however, please answer me this. Have you ever made a katana before? Yes. Excellent. Then you are a woman with experience, one which I can confidently entrust with this. What you hold in your hands is a hunk of rusted ore. I would like you to forge a heavy gantana using this. Ah yes, the look of a skeptic. You do not think it a worthwhile endeavor? I agree, it is far from ideal. Had my savings not been lost to unexpected expenses along the way, perhaps I would have been able to provide you a better metal to work with. But alas, this is all I can currently afford. That said, I do not think by any means an impossible task, especially not for one of your purported talent. If you find yourself struggling, however, feel free to appeal to your colleagues for assistance. From what I understand, one of them is quite knowledgeable on the art of making katana. Be advised, however, not to mention my name, should you choose to receive advice from this particular individual. Cool. So, let's go to Seika and the Anchor Yard. Okay. Where is that? Where is Seika then? Or do I have to just go back to let's just go back to the Aft Castle, maybe go from there. I'm not actually 100% sure where you're supposed to go. Oh, wow. Okay. So we have to go all the way there. It's curious. I was just like wondering where to go. Okay, so this way. Keep running, just keep going. Now, what I like about crafting and gathering, and I'm happy they've returned it to its roots, is the fact that you can just pick up and do it whenever you like. There isn't any commitment, there isn't any, you know, demand that you have to do it on this schedule. You do it as you please, which is the best way. So, Mithrie, what brings you here? So let's hand over the hunk of rusted iron. A brittle lump of iron bestowed upon you by your client Shinto, with which you are expected to forge a katana. So you have been tasked with forging a Uchigatana from this rubbish? Even the realm's greatest masters would struggle to do so with iron this poor. What idiot would ask such an outrageous thing of you? Keep the identity a secret? Yes. If the client has asked you to protect their identity, I suppose you must oblige their wishes. Still, this is absurd. There are so many impurities in this metal that any blade forged from it will be extremely brittle. Should the katana shatter during battle, the wielder's life will be forfeit. To preserve what little durability is present in these brittle hunks, we must refrain from folding the metal too many times. As such, you best make a heavy Uchigatana. While the rust appears to be overwhelming, I think we have enough workable iron to make a full blade. Take half. I shall hold on to the rest in case we need to try again. Okie dokie. So let's synthesize a heavy blade. So heavy Uchi. Heavy Uchi, that'll do. Synthesize. Okay, so hopefully it will work. 200%. And it won't be awkward like it was in the previous episode. I shall rename nameless. So I'm still able to use these same macros I've been using for the last sort of almost 7 levels now. It's amazing how efficient this macro actually is. And of course it does depend on the quality of the gear and equipment you're using. But as I've said so many times, given that we're flying through the levels so quick, I'm not going to upgrade any of this gear until I'm level 70. And then I'll just get the full level 70 set. There you go, 100%. So that's definitely better than last time. Okay, almost there. Oh yeah. Done. Right. So we need to take... Oops, sorry. We have to go back to the ferry docks. Hang on a minute. Yeah. He's like... So that's why I got confused. He is technically right under us. She must know that we're dealing with him. She's standing right on top of our heads. But whatever. I'm sure it will be revealed later if that is the case or not. It's like realized where we were standing. But simple case is, you know, client privilege. If they say they want to be anonymous, then they will be anonymous. Simple as that. Okay, so here's the A for net. So A for net, Fisherman's Guild. Okay, let's hand it over. So you have returned. Have you finished the Uchigatana that I requested? Yep. So it says a katana forged to be above all else durable. This blade is so rough, Hain. It does not even come close to matching the skill of even the lesser swordsman. Sorry, swordsmiths of the Far East. Or at least that is what I would say had I provided you with decent materials to work with. As it stands, the fact that you managed to craft a working Uchigatana from iron I gave you shows me that you are an artisan of surpassing skill. I have witnessed firsthand that your reputation is well founded. Tell Master Brithiel I am satisfied with your performance. Thanks. Appreciate it. It's like, yeah, I gave you nothing to work with, but you still did it anyway. Thanks, okay, bye. You know, it's like, okay. It's like, write me an essay. Using what? A flamethrower. So, I don't think the paper would last very long, but you still managed to do it. Okay, bye. Okay, let's carry on. Let's carry on. She complaining again. So, thank the builder you're here. The bloody girl won't stop. She's been chasing me around the shop all day saying, please sir, give me some more work. Or please sir, I need to practice if I'm ever going to be as good as Mithrie. It's driving me mad. I believe I may have a solution to that. Is that her father? Mithrie, thank you for humouring my earlier request. Blacksmiths who are as talented and professional as you are hard to come by. But before that, Forge Master Brithiel, I believe we have not yet had the pleasure to meet in person. I am Shinto, Master of Kugane's largest swordsmith forge. Oh wow. Father, what are you doing here? I am here to take you home. Time and time again I have told you that you will never be as good enough to become my apprentice. Seika, you must clear your head of these foolish notions. We will be going now. You have caused these people and me enough troubles as is. Well, I'm not normally one to involve myself in such things. I think you're being a bit too hard on your daughter. Shouldn't you be supporting her dreams instead of tearing them down? She simply does not have what it takes to become a swordsmith. It is time she realized this and looked to pursuing something better suited to her talents, or lack thereof. Seika, I presume you saw Mithrie's Uchi Gantana. While made from a heap of rusted scraps, it demonstrates a skill that far exceeds anything I have seen from you. And to think the woman does not even have a fraction of the knowledge you do. A decade's worth of practice has amounted to nothing. So, for you to lecture your daughter for her behaviour is one thing, but I will not have you putting her down, and worse, using Mithrie to do it. Seika may still have a ways to go before she's a master, but she's got talent, and puts a great deal of effort. I don't know who you think you are, but even if you happen to be the finest swordsmith to have ever lived, it doesn't give you the right to tell a person to abandon their dreams. Forge Master? Setting people up for failure with hollow praise may be your way of doing things, but it's not mine. Seika, come. I will allow you a few days to come to terms with this. Know, however, that should you disobey me again, you shall be disowned. Wow. Go suck an ingot. So, father or not, great swordsmith or not, I don't see why you'd ever want to be an apprentice to such a sword-bast man. Wouldn't you prefer to study under someone who believed in your potential? I grew up watching him work, pounding, pouring and heating metal with a single-minded focus. Despite his numerous faults as a person, he is an extraordinary swordsmith, and I hope to one day become just as good as him. Sigh. Lass, if you really feel that strongly about it, we'll help you. The two of us, we may have got off on the wrong foot, but it's nothing we can't put right starting now. Together we'll think of a way to prove your father that you're worthy of studying under him. Yep. You would really do that for me? Thank you. Thank you very much. So, Forge Master Brithiel, I must apologize. I was wrong about you. After seeing you stand up to my father, I now know you are rather chivalrous, brave, and kind. It must be love, love, love. Down now. So rather chivalrous, brave, and kind, eh? I suppose you didn't see me in such a favourable light before this, then. Ha ha! But on to more important matters. Mithrie, let us each take some time to think of ways we might assist the girl, and reconvene once we do. Cool. So let's take this. So, in forging new paths as a blacksmith, you have learned manipulation too. Cool. And then the next quest, level 68, we'll do, obviously, later. So, anyway, guys, that's it for this episode. Thank you for watching, and as always, goodbye from me, goodbye from Mithrie, and as we said in the episode, don't ever let anyone ever tell you what you can and can't accomplish. If you want to do something, you go ahead and do it. So anyway guys, thank you very much, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.